NBA2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sidelines. So off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the five for the Raptors. The explosive pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the backcourt. Then there's Prez. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Stokes in at the power forward position. Here's Burke. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Burke's got the game going with his first points of the game for Brooklyn. To the middle. Toronto working the ball around now. Poked away. There's Valanciunas. Prez kicks to Valanciunas. Nails the 16-footer.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Toronto on defense. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Even though those guys come off the pine, they are still expected to produce, and they often do a phenomenal job at stepping up.
And Embiid with the block. Here's Kim and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. A large part of All-Star Weekend is having the best of the best all gathered in one city. Prez will be among those in attendance once the festivities get underway.
And what a great feeling it has to be for Prez and everyone else to just get to relax and enjoy the game of basketball. All-Star Weekend is completely for the fans, and all these great players are still fans of the game.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Kim. Embiid, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Up again. Hollis Jefferson. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now Burke. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Powell with it. Lowry picks him up. Powell, that's good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lowry dishes to Prez. Back to Lowry. Stokes kicks to Prez. Pass to Lowry. From beyond the arc. Here's Kim. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I mean, gritty intensity on the glass. Prez is never going to back away from a challenge.
Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pass to Kuzminskis. Kicks it to Embiid. With some arc, and the layup is up and in.
When you have a reliable floater like that, it can be absolutely lethal.
Toronto trailing. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
Prez kicks to Valanciunas. Kim, the pass to DeRozan. Lowry dishes to Prez. And here's the break. Here's Powell. And fouled hard that time. Okay, get to the line and shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Lowry. His last outing, he had 8 points. Prez kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. The feed to Prez. Back to DeRozan. From deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Not something we see too often. Just one of those days for them, I guess.
And the basket is good. Got him to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Nets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Raptors trail by 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Lowry for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, well, Lowry will never hesitate to take a 3. It's a big part of his arsenal.
And Embiid throws it down.
High basketball IQ right there. Saw his teammate had the advantage, so he got him the rock and let him go to work.
Here's Stokes. Again, Toronto.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Powell, the pass to Kuzminskis. Embiid, the screen. 6 to shoot. And that one, good. Lowry with the ball. He's got 6. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, David Blatt and I did get a chance to talk for a little bit. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Their attention has to be spacing. Right now on the offensive end, they're too jammed up to be able to score the basketball. Clear it out a little bit, give some offensive room.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, covered by Kim. Embiid, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's the screen. Burke, no good on the shot. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Kim. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That would have been a good time. Here we go.
Let's draw it up.
We've had our chances on offense, but we need to start capitalizing on them. All right, I want us taking advantage of this offensive mismatch and playing through our man right now, okay?
Turnovers into points. Number 1, the Raptors.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Kuzminskis, the pass to LeVert. Here's Kuzminskis. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
I love offense, and I don't know how long they can keep it up, but a great start.
And DeRozan kicks to Prez. Expanding his range, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Prez. Prez has got his 6th assist on the night. The Nets with the lead. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Embiid dishes to Burke, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Prez. 8 15 assists, and with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
And Toronto making a change here. Yunus is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I commend Noah's ability to find his teammates for high percentage shots. For a center, he sees the floor well.
Prez with the screen for DeRozan. Over in the corner, Prez. Back to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. Defended by Kim. Launches a three. Yunus grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now here's Burke. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Noah kicks to Gordon. Doubled by Kim. Feeds it to Noah. Nets passing it around. Pirtle with the steal. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Lopez over to help. Stolen by Noah. Yunus with the steal. The layup missed.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
Here's Burke. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Toronto leading by 3. Prez kicks to Pirtle. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Props to Noah for seeing his man wide open.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Lowry. 9th in assists, 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Lopez a screen. Noah, the pass to Burke. Good assist from Noah. And it's now only a 1-point Raptor lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Nets. Weber, he's checked in for Toronto.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
Here's LeVert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game. And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
I just think he can get a better look than that one.
Yunus' shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lopez passes to LeVert. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Prez picks one up.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Bielitsa, he checks in for DeMar DeRozan. And Yunus with the basket on the assist by Weber. Yunus has got his second basket of the night.
When he's that close inside and the defender is giving up that much height, it's over.
Gordon kicks it to Noah. Pass to LeVert. 16 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. LeVert's got 8. 59 seconds left to play in the first. And stolen by Gordon. dishes it to Lopez. Pass to LeVert. Takes it from 10. Lopez, no luck. Raptors with the lead. The dish to Prez. He feeds it to Weber. Picked away. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Gordon. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Weber dishes to Prez. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
The Raptors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And you got to give credit to Prez there. Puts forth a lot of energy on both ends of the floor.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. Fades and shoots and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Because this is a team full of sharp shooters whose eyes light up when given the opportunity to shine, and they are really knocking them down right now.
Noah is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Anderson. And it's LeVert in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. Just a staggering number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And Brooklyn making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Jenkins, he's checked in for Toronto. Prez kicks to Weber. Jones up top. Toronto working the ball around now. This is to Jenkins for the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Nets trailed by 3. Passes it to LeVert. Now here's Anderson. He's tightly guarded. Powell for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Embiid with the block. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Embiid the screen. Here's LeVert, guarded by Weber. Here's Lopez. Nails the baby hook. Lopez has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. They are just killing them on the interior.
Kicks it to Powell. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. The feed to Lopez. Tries again. Rejected by Kim.
Look at Prez rise up with a timely block. So good at reading the opposition and getting high with those rejections.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. They get it back. The pass to Powell. Hits the jumper in space. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in the ideal spot.
Weber kicks to Jenkins. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Burke. But they get it back. Embiid dishes to Burke. He kicks it to Powell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Kuzminskis in the corner. Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Kuzminskis. Here's Burke. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Weber. Feeds it to Prez. He dishes it to Weber from 15 feet away. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And Prez is just a dynamic player, a flawless passer who sets his guys up perfect.
Pass to Kuzminskis. Doubled by Kim. Embiid kicks to Powell. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Up the floor and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid. Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas comes in for Terrence Jones. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Weber. Nets trailed by 5. Burke the pass to Powell. They set the screen. Here's Kuzminskis. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Kim. That one wide left.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
Here's Embiid. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Embiid comes with a double team. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He has to be somewhat careful now. 2 fouls in the first half. Doesn't want to pick up a third if he can help it.
Prez dishes to Valanciunas. He feeds it to Prez. Lays it up and banks it in. Prez has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Raptors.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Embiid the screen. And here's Burke. 10 points for him. And the 3-ball is good.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Here's Valanciunas. It's blocked. Out to the right wing. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. The dish to Powell. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now Jenkins. Prez with the ball. And Jenkins kicks to Prez. Valanciunas has the open look. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Nice game, great performance by Prez.
Remarkable scoring display that he's putting on. They have to regroup, stop the momentum, plain and simple. They have to cool him off for a couple of minutes. One strategy they might employ is to force him to work hard on the defensive end and to try and sap some of his energy.
Shot clock at 6. Hollis Jefferson passes to Burke. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. 3-pointer. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Lowry. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
Embiid the screen. Back to Powell. DeRozan brings the double team. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Headshot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. In the corner, Powell with it. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Every time we turn around, he's getting another dish on the highlight reel.
Here's Kuzminskis, covered by Motiejunas. Kuzminskis, the pass to Burke. Dishes it to Embiid. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Prez kicks to Valanciunas. Shoots a three. And Kyle Lowry, good for three. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
They set the screen. Embiid with the screen on DeRozan. Powell dishes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Motiejunas off a pick from Kim. Toronto working the ball around now. Valanciunas, good.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Burke. Here's Kuzminskis. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 6 points for him.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Kicks to Lowry. Puts it up from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Nets trail by 6. Here's Burke. Hope they get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Lowry passes to Kim. Inside, here's Motiejunas, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That free throw missing. And so we conclude the first half. Toronto ahead. They lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over.
Thanks, Kevin. Moving the ball all over the place. Big assist numbers in the first half. How would you grade that ball movement from your team?
Man, I think it's been an A+ the way we've been able to find each other. And it's not just the passing, you know. Everyone's cut into the open space, and it basically makes setting guys up really easy. I like to think we can keep it going, but, you know, I guess we'll see.
We will indeed. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game.
We welcome you back to Brooklyn just as the subway approaches the platform here at the Barclays Center Station. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Prez. And it's Stokes in at the 4. Here's Kuzminskis. Down low, Lopez. Great D that time from Kim.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
The Nets making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Prez kicks to Valanciunas. The feed now to Prez. Embiid comes with a double team. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar
Prez.
DeRozan.
I approve that steal.
That's his first foul.
Presidential party.
Nets trail by 9. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now here's Powell. Embiid the screen. Burke can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Powell dishes to Burke. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Toronto grabs the miss.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
Prez kicks to DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And here is Burke. 13 points in the game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Pass to Kim. DeRozan in the corner. Fires from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Nets trailed by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Burke can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Second chance effort. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Start it.
Come on, Nets, you're terrible.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, this isn't what he likes to see from this group. They just need to take some time, get back to playing like they know they can.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. Nets passing it around. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Knocked away. 5 on the clock. Nets trailed by 19. Burke. It's offline from half court.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
He gets that one.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Powell. And it's blocked by Kim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Hollis Jefferson. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 21. Here's Valanciunas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid. First one falls for him. Lopez, he's checked in for Embiid. Jones checked in for Toronto. Jenkins comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Come on, shoot!
Now Burke, he's got 13. To the paint, he's looking for Lopez and finds him. And Lopez throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Better body movement, better ball movement, and taking some smart shots.
Foul for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Prez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jenkins dishes to Prez. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Kim, the pass to Valanciunas. Jones, no one around him. No good on the triple. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
He also understands better than most how to use angles, and that was the reason why.
Here's Valanciunas. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
And there's the pass to Kuzminskis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Powell. He tries for 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Toronto.
And we see the central role that long-range shooting played for them offensively. One of the top teams in the league when it came to taking and making the triple.
Raptors leading by 23. Lowry kicks to Prez. Back to Lowry. Jones for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Option 1, 2, and 3 is to shoot the 3 ball, and they are shooting them from everywhere.
Unloads from 13. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Burke. That's 10 points for Brook Lopez. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And again, it's Valanciunas.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
The opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Turtle comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Briante Weber in for Kyle Lowry. Now the dish to Prez. There's the triple. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Prez is second.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
They might not all have the same technique, but they all have the same results.
Gordon for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got 6.
Total collapse on defense there. You can't let a good shooter like him get a clear look at the basket from outside.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. Gordon for 3. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Noah's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great focus by Noah. Also tracked that rebound down, caught it, and scored.
Prez kicks to Weber. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Joakim Noah. He's around 6 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Raptors. Lopez outside, doubled by Kim, and the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Briante Weber. Gordon, the pass to Noah. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Raptors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Brooklyn. 8.5 games behind them.
And right now for the Nets, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
I'm sure they do, because it's obvious that the way this team is currently constructed just isn't working. Changes have to be made and they can't wait too long to make them.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to LeVert. Here's Lopez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Eunice is checked in. This is to Prez. To the inside. It's tipped from deep three-point range. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 20.
And Lowry really looking comfortable in this one, going right at defenders.
LeVert the pass to Gordon. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout. Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
A nice shot by LeVert.
He got the ball where he wanted and attacked the smaller defender. Completely overpowered him.
Prez with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up, and he gets it to go. Eunice has got 9 points.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty. They just haven't looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort it's going to take to stay in this game.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Well, that's how you bury an opponent when they're struggling. Don't ease up. Just keep going hard.
LeVert. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pirtle dishes to Lowry. Raptors moving the ball around, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Come on, shoot!
LeVert the pass to Lopez. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
Prez kicks to Eunice. And it falls over the rim and in. 13 points in the game.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
To the inside. The kick out to Anderson. Traps in the tray. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Prez with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. 1:32 left here in the third quarter.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And it's LeVert missing.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
2 points. That one goes. And that's 10 points for Jakob Poeltl.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And the first one drops. Embiid, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Toronto also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. LeVert the pass to Noah. Embiid the screen. Noah dishes to Gordon. From 11 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gordon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him. And you can see it. He knew he made a mistake the second the ball left his hands.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Embiid the screen. Off the pick. And Poeltl pulls it down.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Prez kicks to DeRozan, and it's Prez top of the key. Outside DeRozan. Shoots from the baseline, and Montejunas the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Montejunas has got 15. Gordon. That shot no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Raptors out in front, running away with it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. They've got Trey Burke. He's out there with Norman Powell. Joel Embiid out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kuzminskas in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back to Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Burke's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Here's DeRozan, and it comes off the front of the rim.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Passes it to Kuzminskas. Now here's Burke. DeRozan defending. Embiid the screen. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And you can see it. He knew he made a mistake the second the ball left his hands.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. That's a 2 from Powell. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
DeRozan in the corner. Kim, the pass to Valanciunas. Embiid comes with a double team. Shot from free throw range. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 18 points for Valanciunas.
Not a lot of centers can hit a contested jumper like that, but Valanciunas is one of them.
Now here's Powell. DeRozan defending. There's the pick. And there's the feed to Burke. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
And there's the pass to Jenkins. A three-pointer is right on target.
The defense has to stay on their toes on him. They have to be active guarding the perimeter, or they will continue to get burned.
Burke with it. He dishes it to Powell. Embiid the screen. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Pass to Burke. Got a piece of it. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Raptors leading by 19. Jenkins dishes to Prez. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Valanciunas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Valanciunas eats up so much space inside, he just inhales rebounds.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Lowry kicks to Prez. To the middle. Fades back. Tries again. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth
really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the left wing. It's tipped. Feeds it to Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. And the basket by Stokes.
What a warrior. He is showing once again why he is one of the best in the game at coming up with the second chance buckets.
Now here's Burke. Now recovering. Lopez a screen. Here's Burke. Another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. They set the screen. Burke the pass to Powell. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Kim. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for them. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.